So I'm just sitting here thinking about what those of us who have deconstructed from high control religion, what tools we have to help us during this next 4 years. And we have a lot of them that we wouldn't have had we not deconstructed when we did. Especially those of us who have not only deconstructed, but deconstructed really thoroughly. So even though that's kind of an ongoing process, because you're not just deconstructing the beliefs that were given to you by religion, but we're deconstructing white supremacy, we're deconstructing, systematic racism, we're deconstructing, just body image, we're deconstructing gender, we're deconstructing all these things, right? We're looking at it, we're all coming to our own conclusions based on our own research, our own experiences. We land in different places sometimes. So I was thinking about the tools that I've acquired because I've done a lot of shadow work. And some of the things I've learned is those in power or who want to have power over me are not going to be truthful, really. Okay, they're going to tell a lot of lies, or they're going to also try to exaggerate things to keep me in fear. And when I'm in fear, I do not make good decisions. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Candy, and I am a hypnotherapist, and I've been studying the subconscious mind for a long time. And one thing is certain: when you are in a state of fear, you cannot make sound decisions, because your fight, flight, your nervous system, that part of your nervous system that tells you to go, run, whatever, you're being chased by a tiger, that part is on. And you have to be in that parasympathetic, that rest and digest part of your nervous system to think clearly, to make sound, reasonable decisions, okay? Not just impulsive. You're not impulsive. You're thinking through things. And when I was in evangelical Christianity, I was in fight, flight all the time. I did not know that, but there was very rarely a time where I wasn't in that, because I had to keep myself safe. I had to be on alert, high alert all the time. Either Jesus was coming in the clouds, or my dad was going to spank me, or, I went to a Christian school, so there was a lot of consequences there too. And it wasn't, I had to watch my thoughts, I had to watch my actions, I had to watch my words. And not so much in the sense that those have an effect on the outside world, but those had an effect on how God viewed me. And if God didn't like me, or like what I was doing or thinking about or whatever, I was going to go to hell. Well, all of that's gone. I don't have any of those fears anymore. And I learned how to get myself in that parasympathetic state, to recognize when I'm not in the parasympathetic, and to flip it so that I can think clearly and make wise, sound choices. And so something I want to point out to you, if you have deconstructed from high control religion, don't let yourself get caught back up in the trap of being afraid, sitting in fear, because you will not make good decisions. You cannot think clearly. You cannot look for solutions while you're in a state of fear. In a state of fear, you're in fight, flight, freeze, fawn. If you want to be able to be in solution mode, you have to calm that nervous system. This is where breath work comes in. Hypnosis works. Sometimes you need to just step away from a situation, not have interactions with someone for a while. It's not forever, because as you mature and grow and become stronger, you can be in the presence of anyone. I have learned that as you set boundaries, there is a time and a place for completely blocking people out of your life, certain people. But those are not permanent. As you grow and mature, you can handle being around different personalities without being triggered, because you view the situation from a different angle. And when you get to that space, and I'm not in that space with everyone, but I am in that space with people that I wasn't in a long time ago. And I'm growing to be able to handle more of those situations. You can stay calm and you can see the things that are going on. You can observe and not absorb. And you can make sound decisions. And that is the type of people we want to be, or at least I want to be. That's the type of leaders that I respect and I will listen to, because they're not acting on impulse. Rather, they are looking at the situation from all sorts of angles. They're able to hold space for lots of different points of view without demonizing, without judgment, and then make sound decisions. So that's one of the tools I've acquired because I deconstructed from evangelical Christianity. And I would love it if you'd share some of the tools that you think you have gained after leaving a toxic religion. There are many more, and I'll probably talk about more of them, but that's just one I wanted to share. So thanks for listening, and don't get caught in the fear, okay? That's not helping anybody. It's not going to help you. It's going to make you feel sick, honestly, physically sick eventually, if you feed on all the fear that is being thrown at you right now. And when you're afraid, your vibration is affecting the vibration of those around you, and that is having a ripple effect out in the world. So you're not helping the world by listening to all the fear. Okay? Be aware of what's going on, but don't get caught in the fear. That's my advice today.